Hey, I want to bring up something that was a direct quote from you just now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You just said in this room,
Mm-hmm.
when I see a Hallmark movie, I watch it.
I did. We weren't on mic. I didn't know that would come back to haunt me.
Well,
yes.
So you're prepared to admit that, and you're good.
I am. I will not only admit it, I will encourage others to do it as well. And I'll say, many people say that our nation is divided, that we've lost our way. I think nothing would unify this country more than everybody watching Hallmark movies. I just enjoy the pattern. You could say that there are certain tenets of drama that were set up by the Greeks, and it's never really changed since then. I love that Hallmark has a certain formula. They follow it every single time with chilling regularity.
Yeah. And
they've also come up with something that I think is revolutionary. When we think of story, we think of conflict. Conflict is the center of story, right? What is the conflict? What is the problem? Any scene, someone comes into a room, there's a problem here. How does the person get the thing that the other person's trying to keep them from getting? That's how all good drama story works. Hallmark, I watch these things, there's hardly ever a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
They're conflict-free, yet they exist, they're extremely popular, and it somehow works. But attractive single person meets other attractive single person. Yeah. Oh, one lives in Los Angeles and the other lives up in the mountains of Utah, but in a fairly affluent community. And they can get to each other within a 40-minute flight or something, hour and 40-minute flight. And there isn't really, they meet each other. She always immediately has to dislike him, but for not a good reason.
It's never a good reason.
There's never a good reason. And then it's a reason that can quickly be removed. So it's really not a conflict. It's a conflict the way, like, I'd like to come over there, but there's a small tissue in the way. I can't, you know what I mean?
Well, there's usually some big city ex-boyfriend that they've got to kind of like get out from under, but barely.
I don't know, though. I've seen ones where I've gone back and looked for the conflict and haven't found it.
Do you think you could write a Hallmark movie?
Yes, I do.
Do you think you should?
I think I should.
That's the better question.
Yeah, I think it would be a good use of my time. Did somebody make a Hallmark?
Will Ferrell and Kristen Wiig.
Yeah. Will Ferrell and Kristen Wiig did one, and it's brilliant because it's been done. If they hadn't done it, I would do it, but it wouldn't be that funny.
What would your situation, if you're the star of a Hallmark movie, what's your situation? Who are you meeting? Where are you going? Who are you leaving? And where are you leaving?
Well, geez. Okay. Wow. This is a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well, let's see. I am a guy, a very good-looking. This is the part I play. Oh, come on. There's prosthetics. Get off my ass. And with prosthetics and lighting and CGI, they could do all kinds of shit to my face.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm a guy who has built an inn. I have an inn. And it's up, and I'm very rugged, and I sort of look like the brawny paper towel guy.
Wait, you're playing a rugged guy? You're playing the rugged archetype?
I said CGI.
No, I'm not saying. Look, I think you're an academic. You're teaching at a university, and you're like a frazzled professor.
Okay,
I think that's more your scene.
All right. You know what, can I say something?
But you're handsome. And you don't need CGI. Stop being mean to yourself.
I appreciate the notes because that helped me. Sometimes I see myself differently than other people do. And I do see myself as a woodsman, as someone...
A woodsman, not even an outdoorsman. You have the specific trait of a woodsman.
No, I swear to God, did you know that I sued Brawny?
You did?
I sued the brawny paper towel people because I said, you totally ripped me off. Because it was around the time I was doing the tour, Sona. Remember when I had the red beard? And I sued them and I said, you totally ripped me off. And Judge threw it out. And he did a picture. He had a side-by-side picture of me in boxers and the drawing of the brawny guy. And apparently they just threw it out immediately. And I tried to take it to the Supreme Court. Yeah.
I have to interject here.
This is, by the way, I just want to introduce, this is Aaron Blair. We call him Blay.
That's right.
And several major celebrities have told you to shut the fuck up.
That's right.
When you interject.
The biggest. That's right.
Harrison Ford and Tom Hanks have both. Yeah. So anyway.
And shut the fuck up, actually. With you.
Okay. And so let's hear it.
Well, I just wanted to say, I am a huge fan of Hallmark movies and Lifetime movies. And every Monday, I watch a movie with, on Twitch with some people. And I think you would be really interested in a series by Vivica A. Fox that's on Lifetime called The Wrong X. So like the wrong man,
Okay.
the wrong tutor,
Right.
the wrong stepmother.
Is every episode different? Like
Every episode is different, but they're all kind of the same. And I think you would be perfect and I want to start a campaign for you to be in one of these movies.
I would do it.
Because
I would do that.
there's always a moment, and you want conflict? Oh, there's conflict.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's always someone in a hoodie peeking around a tree.
Oh, I could be a guy in a hoodie.
Exactly.
And
you are a guy in a hoodie right now.
I'm wearing a hoodie
Put the
now,
hoodie
and
up.
at the end, and many times I've peeked around a tree at people.
And at the end, she
I'm a known
always
peeker.
says the title of the movie. So she's like, told you he was the wrong man.
Yeah.
Told you it was the wrong tutor. And I think you would be perfect for this. And I want to start a campaign.
Okay, I'm okay with that, and I want to play this part. And money doesn't matter. You know, I'll make sure that. I mean, as long as they,
What?
I'm not sure that these movies have a huge budget.
I
I'm just
know.
going to put it out there. But they're fantastic. And there's like, I think I've
do
Blay.
it for free.
Blay.
I think I've seen 19 of them. I'm not even
my
kidding.
God.
Okay, Blay.
Yeah.
And
First of all, you know that when someone says money doesn't matter, it means it all depends on the
sorry.
money.
Okay.
But second of all, I'm willing to do it, but I think we should explore this theme that because I do take constructive criticism, and I do think I'd probably be a frazzled academic.
Yes.
Yeah.
But one of those things where when I take my glasses off, the woman realizes he cleans up okay.
But
Yeah.
should it be that you are in a current relationship with a kind of mean, snobby academic, and you go to a rural area and suddenly you meet this, let's say, like
Woodsman.
a nature guide, a woman who's like does whitewater rafting and breaks you out of your shell, and you don't know what
Yeah.
to do, and you frolic, and she finds the real you.
Oh, first of all, I'm petrified.
Yeah. And then you leave her and go back to the I work at a small New England college. Yeah.
Yes.
And
What do you teach? History?
What's that?
History?
My one subject is Grover Cleveland.
Oh,
I'm a professor of Grover. Yeah, I'm a professor of Grover Clevelandology. And
it has to be liberal arts. It has to be.
no, it doesn't have to.
Because you're
Hey,
sensitive.
give me something.
This is your archetype.
okay, so-
you're a sensitive man.
You know what? She's right.
I've seen, you guys think this is a game for me. This is real life.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
a sensitive guy. I teach like Emily Dickinson. I teach poetry.
Yes.
Okay, so and I have a very safe but frigid relationship with this other woman who works there.
Yeah.
She's
And
controlling.
she's controlling, and
manipulative.
she's always saying things like, maybe this weekend we'll go and look at that antique shop. And it's always very...
Sounds pretty good. How soon is she gonna be single?
No, she wants to go teach at a big city, like Ivy League university. And you're like, this is my home. This is where I love teaching.
God, just go,
Emily
Sona, go.
Dickinson
Preach.
here.
Yeah.
Preach.
Then you're like,
Preach.
okay, I need to go find myself. So you go on this water rafting trip, which is so outside of your
but
comfort
also,
zone.
and then I get to do my trademark Conan physical comedy where I'm like, wow, and my glasses are getting knocked off, and my book goes in the water.
Yes.
and
Symbolically.
she keeps saying, dude, just chill, just go with the flow. The whole trick of whitewater rafting is letting
Yes.
loose.
And then you guys
Yes.
kind of get marooned on a little forest island, and you have to like kind of spend the night and make a fire together and stuff
Right.
like that.
And
if you
I'm
know.
inept. Right?
Yeah, I'm
I am.
sorry.
No, it's
You
okay.
are, but that's okay.
It's okay. But then there's one point where she's kind of fed up with me, and I look up at the stars, and from memory, I recite this beautiful, like, Walt Whitman poem.
Whoa.
And she sees me in a different way. And then we go into a tent, and this is the part that's going to depart a little from Hallmark. We fuck like animals. We go at it. And at first, the camera's outside the tent and you just see silhouettes. But then the camera pushes into the tent.
Oh, no.
And it's two naked animals. And I'm just a machine. A machine. And then you have all the cutaways to animals going, caw, caw, and owls' heads spinning around, and deer running away, and salmon swimming the wrong direction.
Like a mama owl puts its wings over the baby owl's ears.
And then you come to the sun is coming up, and you go back to the tent, still going.
You're still doing it.
It's like
in the-
8 hours
oh my
later.
God.
And then I pause to rehydrate, and then, but anyway.
But what's the conflict?
Well, the conflict is then I lose myself, but that terrifies me.
Okay.
So I go
Yeah.
rushing back to the New England College where Enid Crud, Professor Enid Crud
That's good.
with 3 Ds, Crudd, awaits. And she's like, you said you'd be 3 days and you were 4. Well, on our calendar, it says we're going to move up to second base. We've been going out for years and we have never done it.
You haven't even done second base?
With Enid Crud. And yet I'm away one night with this whitewater rafting woman and God damn it! I just went to Jesus Christ.
The only conflict of this thing is how much you two have chafed because you've been going at it so long.
Come
What's the name of the movie? What's the name of the movie?
Hold on a second. Whitewater. Hold it. Rafting. Fuck. We got to think of this.
Rapid Love.
Rapid Love.
Yeah.
Jesus, Sona.
Yeah.
Why are you wasting your time with us?
I know. That's
Why
perfect.
are you wasting your time with us?
I know. I know. That's what I ask myself every single day.
Well,
why do I even do this?
Well, a lot of times you're saying it out loud. During the podcast. Why am I here? Why am I wasting my time? Rapid Love.
Yeah.
We have to get this made, and I'm going to get on this because I love Vivica A. Fox. I'd work with her any day.
I think you would be fantastic in one of these wrong movies.
Okay, but
I'm going
anyway,
to start the campaign.
This is great. We got a lot of business sorted out.
Yeah.